Wanna go back to my mama? Yes, let's go back to where we left off in the Goron Mines. Welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess, everyone. My name is Mike, and we're getting pretty close to the end of the Goron Mines. I took a nice sneak peek at it myself, so we should be able to get it done in this episode. And this is the room where we left off, and this can actually be a bit of a tedious pain in the ass. I mean, it doesn't take that long, but as you've seen throughout, and by the way, this caged wall, and I have to get rid of these keys first, it's getting kind of annoying. This caged wall you have to knock down with your shield thrust. So yes, it is required to get this in order to go through this dungeon, this move. So that's the only way you knock that down. Kind of tough to figure that out, but this room especially, you need to look out for these ceiling slugs and shoot them down. But just about every ledge that you will jump to will have these things falling from the ceiling, and likely they'll be knocking you off into the lava. So you always gotta make sure you just assume they're gonna be there. Is there more? Oh, and by the way, another thing I want to show in the Wii version of this game, when you're in first-person mode, you can actually move around with it in like by moving the Wiimote. You can move around in first-person mode like that, or of course you can use your control stick. Anyway, so on this platform we have two Dodongos here. It's just best to shoot arrows and somehow shoot them through them. That's not what I want to do. You don't have to shoot the tail, but you can. I mean, it doesn't matter where you shoot them when you're going with the arrows. I don't think. It seems like. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong about that. You do have to shoot the tail. I did this earlier. I somehow got him without shooting the tail, but maybe I just remember wrongly. I don't know if that's even a word. And, yep. Let's shoot all these down. The boomerang doesn't really do anything to them. I thought it did. I think I said it did in the... Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a long jump right there, by the way. I think I said that the boomerang brings these down from the ceiling in the last episode, or one of the last episodes, but I was wrong about that. You have to use the arrows here. And, of course, they do drop plenty of them. I think I saw, yeah, there's like one or two over here. So, yeah, that's really all this room is. It's just kind of inching your way forward and shooting down these things. And there's a Dodongo on the ceiling, so yes, we're gonna have to get on the ceiling pretty soon. And actually, this is a good spot to use our glitch too. So I'm gonna activate this. This will bring a magnet above us, or activate, I should say. So let's activate our glitch again. Just walk around here. We can fight this Dodongo if we want. I think I will. It's in our way. There's a switch over here we want to hit, but yeah, this thing's definitely gonna be messing. This is really awkward fighting these things upside down like this, because you can't roll. You can't do any of your A attacks when you're on the ceiling like this. So our A moves, they're not really attacks, but anyway, which, you know, it makes me think, like, why is the roll called attack whenever it shows up on your A command? I never understood why that's called attack, because it isn't attack. You're not attacking anything. You're just rolling forward. I know in Minish Cap the command for that is roll, but in the 3D games it's called attack. I never understood why. But anyway, over here, this has 50 rupees. And yeah, I finally got going on a practice file. I said that like in the first episode that I was going to do a practice file that isn't a 3-heart run. And I never actually followed through on that until now. Because, you know, with the whole thing about picking up the heart piece on accident, and, you know, I gotta learn to kind of come in a little more prepared and know where the heart pieces are. That way I don't accidentally pick up any more. So yeah, I finally got started on that, and so yeah, I pretty much know what I'm doing for the rest of this dungeon. Not much left to go. just gotta ride this over here. And where does this take us? We have to fight a few of these. Very close to the end. And just move our way back out here. Nothing else really. I think this is the last time we visit the main lobby. Let's go across here. This is a room that we've actually been in before, very familiar. However, this is accompanied by some new enemies. What they're called, I do not know, but they're pretty much like the Octoroks. In fact, they probably are Octoroks. You know, the water kind of Octoroks that you only see in the 3D games. Something I never understood why they made them water enemies that just shoot out nuts at you instead of the classic on-ground enemies from the 2D games, but I don't know, I never understood why they didn't use Octoroks in the traditional fashion in the 3D games. But again, if you hit that switch up there, thankfully with our bow and arrow we won't have to go around. Why did I miss that? I don't understand why. Why am I missing that? I'm clearly hitting that. Okay, let's get back a little bit further. No, I did hit it. Okay, never mind. What the hell? It didn't activate back at first. Okay, let's get rid of these guys, and I don't think you have to get rid of the demos. Oh, let's see if I can get both of them at once. Something I've done it before. I've done this before. I knocked back 2 enemies, and I was able to use a finishing blow on both of them before they got up. Oh, wow, that's a terrible shot. So I want to recreate that at least once in this LP. That's my goal. That's my goal for the entire LP. I don't care how bad I do in the 3-heart run. As long as I pull off dual finishers, then I will be satisfied. Otherwise, it's a complete failure. Okay, so here's this. We're back to this area again. And now we can deal with these archers. We could before with the slingshot, as I mentioned, but it would have been a real pain in the ass because the slingshot has an arc to it. And it also takes quite a few hits to get you guys down too with the slingshot, if I remember correctly. Bow and arrow is just one hit, and you can tell when you hear the, you can hear a sound whenever you kill them, and you also see like a red spark. When they're shooting arrows directly at you and you shoot at the same time, your arrows can actually collide. I'm not sure if I would demonstrate it, but your arrows will actually collide, and your arrow will always beat theirs out and negate it. So, and that's what happens if you shoot them as they're shooting at you. Oh, I gotta move. There's some kegs over here that if you shoot them or if they shoot them, they blow up. So watch out. Sometimes they'll be by you. The other times you'll be able to use them to your advantage. And this is why we had to bring the bow and arrow back here, to move this guy out of the way. He's blocking a chest that has a small key in it that we couldn't get to before without the bow and arrow. Actually, it opens up the door for some reason. So, should we... Actually, no, this doesn't lead to a small key. Never mind, it just leads you to a new path up to the higher level of this. Okay, there's more of these guys. Yeah, there are kegs right by us. So there should be... Yeah, like right behind them. I can never see it from back here, but if you just shoot in the general direction, you'll probably hit a keg and blow those guys up. I don't think you see the kegs too much in the game, though. I think really, really late in the game you might see them. But yeah, it's always something good to look out for. But again, yeah, sometimes they can use against you too. So the switch here, and we know what these do now. Just about I'm pretty sure every time we hit one of these, it activates. No, well, there's the beginning of the dungeon where you have to get those streams of fire out of the way so you can get across that first room. Okay, so here, you saw that close up to the bridge that we have to shoot down with our bow and arrow, but the area over to it is unaccessible without taking this. This is all just water, and we can't use our bow and arrow when we're in water. So what we have to do, this is a messed up shot right here. Shoot this from upside down, really crazy. And that's pretty much it. That will lead us to the last room of the dungeon. Or maybe the second to last room, but yeah, this road is back over here. Drop down. There could be some refills, or there's something back here. I didn't check it out last. If there's a chest, I'm not gonna open it because it's probably just refills and stuff. I don't want to waste my time. Oh, fairy. That would have been nice to pick up in a bottle. I don't think I'm gonna die on this boss. He's pretty easy, but there's some things about him that I think I'm gonna have trouble with, especially when I'm commentating. It's definitely. Oh shit! Don't jump into water. That would have been bad. I think if you fall into the water, you have to make your way. Yeah, if you don't fall into the water here, because then you have to backtrack a little bit and go back to the Mednac thing, and it really sucks. I've done it before. Okay, so this room, you gotta watch out. There are gonna be a lot of archers here, so get your bow ready. You gotta be quick, because these guys, you know, they shoot pretty quickly. And actually, yeah, you saw it right there. My arrow negated his. You have to be pretty quick with your trigger here. I mean, it's not really a trigger, obviously. We're using a bow and arrow, but still. Oh man, okay, you know what? Shit. Yeah, this is actually pretty hard because these guys are relentless here. And I noticed in this game that some archers are just better than others. Like, there are some parts of the game that archers are so slow. I actually think it's better just to run around and take them out on your own. Of course, there's those guys up high you can't get to with your sword. And this game, I don't think it's like other Zelda games. Oh god, you gotta be really quick with that. I don't think it's like in other Zelda games where the archers are weaker as far as like health goes. I think they take as many hits as the normal boblins or whatever boblins that just have like close range weapons. I think they take the same amount of hits. Because I remember like in Link to the Past and Minish Cap and the 2D games mostly, the archers were a lot weaker than the close range weapons, which made sense. And right here on this bridge we have tons of these guys, as you can see. Pretty relentless, but took them out no problem. This guy's, of course, weak. Oh, a straggler? He was just kind of waiting behind. Like, yeah, you guys take care of him. I'll just wait back here. Maybe he won't know I'm here. I see. Aw. And here we go. There's the boss door. Yeah, I wish I could have maybe gotten a fairy. How many bottles do I have? I have 2. Are they full of stuff? Well, I have a worm in one of them. I'm not gonna ever use that worm. But anyway, let's go through this door. Yeah, there's no refills right next to the door. Usually the refills are right next to the boss door, but in this case, they're way back by that bridge. He's not so bad. He's just wrapped him in chains. We can take him. Or maybe not. I don't care if he's on fire. Yeah, you didn't see that coming. Alright, so this is Fyrus, and in ways he's pretty pathetic, but you know, the hard part about this boss is that it's a very multitasking boss. What you have to do is shoot him in the glowing eye. That's pretty implicable. You know, the bow and arrow was the main weapon we got. And then what you have to do is grab his chains and get your iron boots on, and then go in the opposite direction he's going, and then you'll trip him. And you have to have the iron boots on, otherwise he won't be heavy enough to trip him. And this is where it's kind of multitasking. You have to remember to take off your iron boots and let go of his chain, and then go and slash in the face. So, I mean, you know, it just takes a lot of item use. Actually, let's see if I can trip him again. I've never actually done this. I think you have to shoot him in the face. face in order to actually trip him. Because you'll have him stunned, he'll whack me. It's just, it takes a lot of item equipping, and because, you know, in order to get to his chains fast enough, it's advisable to take the iron boots off, otherwise you probably won't be able to get to him. And then after you trip him, to take him off, let go of the thing, and there's just a lot of stuff to remember to do. But otherwise it's pretty easy. And 3 hits should do it. He takes a few more hits in the Diababa. I'm trying to get some health just to be. I haven't been to the outside of the rink here. I just want to get 1 heart. That's all I need. Okay, there we go. Oh, let's get a little bit further away. I don't think these pillars around the sides can be knocked down. I don't know, I just... Yeah, see, he's not doing... What is he doing, actually? Oh, I've never seen that attack! I've never seen that attack! Never... What the hell is he doing? I've never seen that attack. Oh, crap. Don't drop it! What the hell are you doing? Oh, shit. Where's he going? Shit. Oh, why'd I drop it? Whoa. Damn, that splitting attack really did a lot of damage. Okay, I'm kind of doing this right. I don't know where the hell he is. Is this gonna work? Okay, I should probably... Oh! Never mind, that worked. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how this works and how he'll be trippable. Because it makes me wonder if you even have to shoot him in the face with the arrow. It just seems like it'd help. I probably should have did a finisher there, but it didn't matter. Finisher would have been cool. I think you can kill every boss in the game with the finisher. Or not every. There are probably a few. No, I don't think everyone you can kill with the finisher. I know we did a Diababa. We could have with him. I know that. And his eye just blows up, comes out to a heart container. And Link does his epic sword put away, which we've never done yet in game yet. We've never done the epic sword put away by Link yet, which is really strange. That's something I always try to do in this game. Eventually I'm gonna try to show it off. But anyway, here we go with the second fused shadow. We still aren't sure what these do, but Midna really likes them, so we just need one more. He's I'm not talking. I know Midna's a girl. Whatever. Is she telling us about Zant now? Yeah, she's just kind of bitching about him. I don't blame you. We'll get into Zant a lot more later, trust me. There's a lot to say about Zant. And a lot that I have to say for sure. And anyone who's played this game knows that there's a lot to say about Zant. But that will be it for this episode as we've defeated this boss. And actually, he turns out to be a Goron. This should be Darvis. And if you try to talk to him, he doesn't say much. I love his hairstyle, by the way. He has that flat top kind of army sergeant hairstyle. But he didn't really say anything. He's like, oh, my head hurts. So that's really all. But let's exit this dungeon and end the episode right here. And next time we will find out where to get the next few shadow. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.